All right, so let me just quickly get you acquainted with what you need to see right now in case you added a keyword or you added a bid and you're saying, oh no, I wish it was lower. How do you change it? How do you add new keywords or delete keywords if you don't want them for now before we do keyword research? So let me show you everything. So you're going to be looking at these things on the left here. So disregard everything at the top for now. Look at everything here on the left-hand side. So you have your overview. This is probably going to be where you land on when you start. You can click on the little house icon. As you can see here, I have it enabled on campaigns. And what that's going to do is as soon as you log in, it's going to take you to this page if you set it at the home. Okay, in my case, campaigns is home, so I'm taken automatically to this page. But that's what that is. Recommendations, if you have any suggestions that Microsoft Ads has for you, like adding ad extensions and stuff like that, that's where it's going to be. That's where it's going to show up. Then you have campaigns. This is going to be your list of all campaigns, okay? So once you do have different campaigns, you want to change the budget for any of them, this is where you can do it right here. Next, you have ad groups. So what you would probably want to do is actually select, you'd probably want to select your campaign first, just because otherwise you're going to see like all the different ad groups for all your campaigns. You probably don't want that. So select the campaign here first. I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just telling you from my experience. You want to select ad groups, okay? So here are your ad groups, and then again, if you have many different ad groups, you want to go to specific ads, you're going to click on that ad group. In this case, we just have one so far, and you'll be taken to, well, you should be taken to the ads right here. Landing pages, don't worry about that. You can set different landing pages for different keywords. We don't have landing pages right now, so it doesn't really apply to us, so we can skip it for now. But we can go on keywords, and we can see keywords for these ads, or in this case, this ad group, right? So keywords you set at the ad group level. So at every different ad group, we're going to set different keywords. You have audiences. Don't worry about this for now. We don't have any remarketing lists. This isn't a course on remarketing. So, this is just strictly search. So skip that. Go into demographics. This is where you set the age, the gender, the company, right? So this is, by the way, where we can set, let's see, for the campaign, let's go in here. This is where we can set for the campaign level. We want to select our age and gender, right? So over here, we could probably, yeah, so you can't disable it, you can with Google Ads. So over here, we'll have to reduce the bid. So you can say, go here, let's say reduce the bid. Because remember, our affiliate resources page, it suggests that we target males ages 45 to 75. Okay, so this is where we would go about doing it right here. So we can select this one, and we can decrease this by 90% as well. 35 to 49, what was the age group? 45, okay. So yeah, so maybe this one we can leave it and just test it and see how this goes. 65 plus, yeah, so these are good, okay, and that's how you do it. So now if you're paying, for example, $1 per click, you're only going to be paying 10 cents if somebody's from ages 18 to 24, right? So you're paying considerably less, and chances are your ads just aren't going to show up because, hey, you can't get a click for 10 cents, for example, right? Depending on what your bid is. In our case, our bid was 25 cents. So if you set it minus 90%, you'll be paying like 2.5 cents per click. So probably not going to happen. So your ads are just not going to show for people in those age groups. So next you have gender. Again, select campaign to set it at the entire campaign, unless you have different ad groups and you're testing different ad groups, which we will do, by the way. But for now, it's just campaigns. And it says most men are more likely, so maybe we want to reduce female bid. This is up to you. There's no right answer. Maybe like 30%. We can hit save. And that is it, okay? So that's the idea. You can go company, industry, job function. I don't use these. You can add companies, like people that work at, let's say, Facebook. Let's see if that shows up. Yeah. And you can target these people. Now, what you can do is this isn't going to only target these people. You can set the bid for them. So, for example, people that work at Facebook, I want to charge them more. Okay, so you can say people that work at Facebook, I'm going to charge them more. So that's the idea. Same with the industry job function. Again, I don't use these, so I'm going to kind of restrict this course to only things that we're doing here. But that's what you would do. You would add job function, for example, and pay more for somebody with a specific job function if you want. Next, we have settings. So here, if you recall, when you first created your campaign, you had some settings. How do you get back to them? Well, right over here. So you can adjust your bid type at the campaign level settings. You can scroll down the time. Now, you might be looking for like the network options, right? So that one you have to go into ad groups for. That is not at the campaign level. So you're going to go into ad groups. You're going to go into settings. Did I select the specific ad group? No, I didn't. Okay, so let me go into ad groups again. stuck, and we're going to select this ad group, and then we're going to go into settings, okay? And that's how we're going to adjust the settings for that ad group. So you're going to go into settings, and if you scroll down over here, ad distribution, okay? So you can set the options here. Also, for ad rotation, I do suggest you select to rotate ads more evenly. What that's going to do is this will give you more control over your ads and who sees what, because if you select optimize, what's going to happen is what these guys do, what Microsoft Ads does is they, after one of your ads gets a bit more clicks and it has like a slightly better click-through rate, which is clicks divided by the number of times it's been seen, impression, it's going to start showing all your ads to that ad. And the other ad didn't have a chance to be seen, right? So that's why I always like to select this option and then change it up myself. So I'm going to go here. You can change the ad group bid here. You can change so targeting and all this stuff, this is done at the campaign level, okay? So here it saved our stuff, right? Remember we did 90%. We reduced female bid by 30%, and you can click save, and we can save our changes. And let's see what else we got. Let me click back on my campaign. Okay, so that's fine. Settings, locations, here's where you set your location targeting. You're saying, oh no, I forgot to add United States. Well, boom, here, click on add location, add United States. Okay, very easy. Click on add location, select your location. I'm gonna click cancel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can exclude locations, so if you are targeting United States and you wanna exclude Florida, no offense, Florida, just an example, you would exclude it here. So you would select the campaign. And it doesn't, why doesn't it let us exclude? Oh, okay, so just, I guess you have to do it at the target level then. So click on add location, and then here, for example, if you want to select, let's say Florida, you're going to click enter, but you're not going to click target. Why doesn't it, what's going on? Okay, let's try New York maybe. I don't know why it's not, kind of bugged or something. Let's click here again. Okay, let's try California, see if a state works. I don't know why it's, Okay, because I'm trying to exclude, and it looks like it's bugged or something. Yeah, okay. Basically, you would exclude stuff here. Let's maybe let's go back into settings. Sorry guys, I don't know why it's doing that. But hey, these are things that you might come across, right? So if this stuff happens to you, let's work around it. Go into settings, go into countries here. Let's see, where's the countries right here. Let's click on edit location, and now let's try it here. Let's see New York. Okay, there you go. So here you would select New York State, and you would exclude it, right? And that would be the process. So we're going to delete it right here, and then you will find these in exclusion. So I don't know why it didn't work, but that's how you go around things knowing, right? Like now you know the different places where you can access locations, at the settings and at the locations option, right? So we're gonna click done. We went through locations, and then you should see that New York in the excluded list now after you exclude it and you save it. Don't forget to save. Here, ad schedule, you can see by day and by hour. So once you start sending traffic, you will see all your results here. And you can also set your times right here by ad schedule. So let's suppose you determine that 9 o'clock in the morning is the best time for you from 9 to 10. You could set, hey, run my ads from 9 to 10, or increase my bid for that. Okay, so you could here's the bid adjustment column. You'll see it there. Devices, again, once you see which device works now in ClickMagick, you see the device right here, right? So I'm using Windows and I'm using Chrome, and you will see it all here. Okay, so that's the idea. And you can reduce the bid as well. So if you find that smartphones are doing so much better for you than computers or whatever, you can go in here and just decrease the bid for smartphones or increase the bid or whatever, right? Play around with it. Change history. This is just going to show you what the changes were that you made. It says change history will only show for the past 6 months. Yeah. So take a look around here. All the different changes that we made here. You see age targeting, gender targeting, age targeting again. Competition. This will show you kind of different URLs that are running and what percentage of kind of the search volume of people searching, what percentage do their ads show up versus yours. We're not going to be using this as much. This is more so if you do have like direct competitors towards a specific niche, a specific product. In our case, we're probably promoting the same product that everybody else is, so this probably won't come in as much handy because the URL is going to be the same, right? It's going to be diabetesfreedom.com for everybody promoting that. And then you have experiments where you can do tests. Like generally when you do tests, like for example at the ad group level, you just create different ads. You don't have to run experiments. Experiments is more so for things that you cannot really test. For example, your bid option. you can't create two campaigns with different bid option because then you have the same keywords. So you're just going to keep on bidding on each other. You're going to be paying more. So if you want to test, for example, enhanced CPC versus like target CPA, I'm not going to get into these for this course. We're just going to really focus on these. But these are options that once you do see conversion data, which I actually will cover in another video in this course. But if you want to test like this option versus this option, that's where you would use experiments, right? So that's basically it. So for now, just use this, everything you have here. Let's go ahead and do some keyword research here. I'm going to show you, let's add maybe a few more ad groups. We're going to add some ads. Then we're going to add extensions as well. I wonder if I should add extensions first. Yeah. Yeah, let's do keywords first, and then we're going to add extensions, okay? And I will see you in the next lesson.